Hi babes, it is a day off for me today, and it is actually the first sunny day since I got here. All the first few days I've been here has been rainy and muggy and just not great weather to be out and about, but I'm going to take advantage of this weather and I'm going to get ready right now and go do some exploring. I think I'm going to go try a coffee shop nearby, try the coffee, their food, because one of my roommates said that their food is really good. So we're going to do that, and then maybe a little bit later go over to Dumbo because I've been craving an ice cream cone and I just know I can get one there. And the views are beautiful, and yeah, just gonna enjoy this sunny weather. Just like that, the weather changes. Thundering. Let's see if you guys can hear it again. I'm gonna start heading home now because it's sprinkling. Y'all see this? We're back to normal. Gracias. I have about an hour before it starts raining again, and a 30-minute walk home, so let's hope we make it dry. We made it. My feet are a little wet from crossing the street and not seeing a big puddle, but we made it. Whew. Today was quite eventful. I wish I would have been vlogging every single minute because it's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful day, and today was very much a summer day in New York City, so that was really nice. On my way home, I signed up for the gym. There's a gym nearby that was doing a promotion. They caught my eye, and they snatched me to come inside. I literally was like, oh no thank you, I'll come back another day. Walked away, walked back, because I was like, you know what, I literally don't have anything else going on today, and I have been looking for a gym, so let me check it out and see if it's a good fit. The staff was super nice. So anyway, they got me. I signed up for the gym. And I actually had been looking at it earlier this week, just because it is one of those gyms that offers classes, which is something I really, really want, is to be able to do workout classes, but also work out independently. So that's nice. They have like a smoothie bar. It's literally like a few blocks from my place. So yeah, I'm excited to check it out tomorrow. Anyway, so you guys saw what the weather is like here. It can go from beautiful to a storm and back to beautiful. But I love it. That is such a New York summer, like I said. I had the pleasure of experiencing this last year, and I don't know, there's just some charm to it. So, but yeah, it was a great day. We've been out for a couple hours. I tracked majority of my walk, and it said 78 minutes, so just a little bit over an hour. And I did 13,600 steps. Wait, yeah. And then 6.27 miles. So I got my workout in today. Got to see the neighborhood. So it was a win-win. I'm coming up on almost a week since I got here. And every single day gets better and better, which I'm really grateful for. First few days were rough. I'm excited to keep bringing you guys along to my days here. I know there's always going to be something going on. And yeah, honestly was questioning my decision. I even was writing in my planner, and for the month of June, the prompt was I am learning blank, and I put I am learning to trust in my decisions and God's timing. Because that's just a habit of mine of questioning whether or not I made the right decision. And this is a reminder to myself and to you guys that there's never a right time or a right decision. I think any decision that is made is the right one. So yeah, it's just been nice that as the days go by and I am living out more of like my day-to-day life, I am feeling very confident in my decision, and very happy to be here, most of all. So anyway, today was the day off because it was Juneteenth. So tomorrow is Friday, and I have work, but thankfully I work from home. And then this weekend will be eventful. I should be catching up with some friends, hopefully, and bring you guys along to those activities. This morning I also finished unpacking everything, so I feel very, very accomplished. Well, actually, my desk is a mess right now, so that is definitely something I'm gonna have to work on this weekend because she's a mess. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. So all of this gotta be organized and unpacked. So that'll be my project for the weekend. Earlier when I was on the phone, when I was at the cafe, I was talking to my bestie, and it was so nice to catch up with her and tell her all about my time here so far, hear about what life's like been for her. Yeah, I just miss my friends so much, but I'm excited for them to visit me sometime soon, and just to be able to show them around this city and what I'm able to build in the next few months. Hi babes, it's currently Saturday afternoon for me. I had a really nice morning this morning, but I didn't pick up the camera, but just to catch you guys up, I think I told you guys in the last few clips that I finally joined a gym, so I'm starting to get back into the rhythm of that and just starting my days like that. This morning I went in for a spin class and then grabbed coffee. Came home, chatted on the phone with some family and friends, just catching up, so that was really nice. And then just been editing, uploading. So the video I just put out is part of the moving series, so I am a few weeks behind, but I have so much coming. And obviously by the time you see this, you'll already have seen the entire moving process plus some of my last weeks in California. But anyway, this afternoon my friends invited me out to this reggaeton rave. So I'm going out for that. I'm really excited. Was kind of hesitant just because my sleep schedule is just chaotic right now, and I really want to fix it. And it's because of the 3-hour time difference from California to here. Now being here a week, I'm slowly adjusting to it, but my body's still having a hard time going to bed on time, waking up on time. But I've been catnapping almost every day, just trying to get adjusted. But I figured I should go out. It's my first weekend here. The last time I saw my friends was last month, so it'll be nice to see them again now living here and meeting up with them. I'm not sure if I'll be filming at the reggaeton rave, but I'll try to get a few clips in here and there and possibly show you the outfit of the night. But yeah. Obsession of eating really clean and like healthy food for a very long. Hi babes, I am in week 2 of New York, of my New York move, and I am in the middle of a heat wave. If you can't tell by the glowing face, the slick back hair, I'm dying. And today is, I think, day 3 of a 4-day heat wave, which is very different from LA heat waves. And I've slowly been dependent and relying on this portable, this portable AC, but it just doesn't do anything. It just feels muggy in here. It feels like a sauna. So desperately last night I ordered a new AC, and then it's gonna be a window unit, and I just got it. So even though I only have one more day of this heat wave, I'm gonna attempt to install this because a New York summer just needs an AC regardless. So I'm gonna try to do that right now. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here we go. As you can see, I still have a lot of unpacking to do, but that's on hold because this is a priority. Here. I got the AC installed. I never recorded the update, so here it is 3 weeks later. But yeah, she works. She's keeping me cool, and I've survived many hot days.
You know, my mom's a therapist. I bet she'll know what your dream means. Don't tell your mom about my Jaguar dreams. Okay, fine.
Hi babes, it's been a while since I've sat down and chatted, and I'm coming up on 2 weeks being in New York City now. I haven't done a very good job of vlogging every single moment, and that is because, you know, I just moved across the country, and of course that's been a very stressful thing to handle with just getting settled in. So really, you guys haven't missed much. Some of the things I have done, I've vlogged, so you guys got to see that. But for the most part, I just been settling in. Apart from that, I have quite honestly been having a very hard time. And as we all know, and very personally, I know that moving and starting over in a new city is hard. It's hard as it is. This is my third, fourth time doing it. And I think every time it's hard. But there's this extra factor in my life now that I think has made it 10 times harder from any previous experience that I have. And that is the fact that I lost a parent earlier this year. And quite honestly, like, that has been affecting this experience so far. And granted, I've only been here 2 weeks, so, you know, I think I'm doing my part by showing up and continuing to show up, and I'm still here. And all I can do is allow myself to grieve the way that I need to, allow myself to feel every emotion, but also remind myself of the larger picture and why I'm here and all of that. And I think I'll talk about this maybe in a later video as I gather my thoughts, but yeah, it's been hard. Going from losing a parent at the beginning of this year to spending almost every moment with my family and my support system as I've gone through the grief, to now being across the country from that support system has been hard. And you know, my support system is still doing a really great job of checking in on me via phone call, FaceTime, whatever, and letting me cry and letting me vent, whatever it is I need. And so I'm very, very grateful for that. But yeah, I wanted to share that because like I mentioned, like moving somewhere and starting over is hard as it is. And these are very much things that I thought about before moving here. If you guys remember, if you guys have been keeping up since my first announcement, I talked about how the number one thing on my con list about moving here or coming out here was leaving my family and everything I know. And so they're very much things that I thought about. But like anything else in life, you don't know how anything is going to play out. You don't know what the future is going to look like until you show up and you try it out. So that's what I'm doing. That is what this is. And now that I'm here, you know, I'm seeing certain ways that it's affecting me and just certain emotions coming up. And I think that's okay. And I think that this is completely normal. And yeah, so I'll probably make a video later down the line as I'm able to gather my thoughts more and I'm able to spend more time here. But I did want to share that bit with you guys because it's just a reality of starting over. And maybe you're somebody in a position who is about to start over, who also has just lost a parent, or maybe has lost a parent even 5 years ago. I think when you lose somebody like that, the grieving process will never have an end date, and I think it'll be a forever grief that we'll be dealing with. And yeah, maybe it'll be, I don't know what it'll look like in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, but I know what it looks like right now. And so before I closed out this video, I just wanted to share that. But before I close out this video, I do want to, just highlight some of the good things and the things I've been enjoying about being here. Because apart from the heartbreak and the grief, there are, of course, great things about being here and everything that I imagined about being here. So number one thing is just how accessible it is for me to walk somewhere to grab something. Like just the fact that I have multiple things on the main street of my neighborhood where I don't have to go far, I don't have to drive, I don't have to hop on a train or a bus, whatever. Like, I can just walk to my destination and get what I need. That has been huge. I moved out here without my car. And so having come from LA, where you need your car to do anything and everything, and you're constantly sitting in traffic, to coming here and relying solely on being on foot or being on public transit and just still having things super close by has been very nice. And just, I know I'm getting a really nice break from driving. So yeah. I think I talked about earlier in this vlog that I got a gym membership, so that's been fun. It's been nice to kind of set a routine for my day-to-day and just wake up, walk over to my gym, come back home, start my day. That has been honestly like my favorite part of every day, just being able to get up, walk to where I need to go. And then of course my new job, I'll probably talk about that more later down the line, but 2 weeks in and it's been a lot of learning. So I'm very much in that limbo space of not doing much, but constantly learning and just like getting a bunch of knowledge thrown my way before I start getting into the nitty-gritty of my job. So can't really say much there yet, but everybody's great. The days that I do go into the office has been nice because it just gives me that gratitude of being in the city and just like, whoa, I can't believe I'm here. Just being in the middle of the city and seeing all the skyscrapers around has been really cool. I think the more I settle in, the more things are picking up. So I'll definitely have more things coming up in the next few vlogs and bring you guys along. This weekend is Pride weekend, so I'll probably get out and do a couple activities for that and spend time with friends. Also, earlier this week, we had a massive heat wave. And this isn't my first summer in New York, so I know what a New York summer feels like. But this heat wave was insane. I think you guys saw that I got an AC unit and got that installed ASAP because I need to be ready for the next one, because that was like something else. I've lived in Texas and this was like unbearable. Like, I've never felt anything like this. The heat wave was so bad that, for one, it lasted 4 days. So it was 4 days of this torture where I'd wake up and I was already drenched in sweat. Like, the temperature never went under 80 degrees, not even at night. So I would wake up, it was already in the 80s. I'd go to bed, it was in the 80s. And then throughout the day, like, the peaks would be like 96. And one of the days we hit 103. And if you know humidity, like it almost feels suffocating. So that was not great. That was not enjoyable. But again, that lasted 4 days, and I'm hoping that the next one probably won't come around for another month or two. Because like a New York summer, you know, it's hard, but I can do it. But a heat wave, no, no, thank you. So anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, what you'd like me to bring you guys along to. And if you have any recommendations here in New York City, I've spent quite a bit of time here prior to moving, so I feel like I'm very familiar, but there's always new things popping up, and I'm always curious, and yeah. So let me know in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you don't already subscribe so you can keep up with my New York journey. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video.